You don't miss the old internet. You miss the old world. What is the old world? Well, it's the time before corporations and companies constantly competed for your attention. In other words, before the attention economy. But wait, I thought the attention economy only existed online. No, we've been living with the attention economy our whole lives. Companies have been competing for our attention long before the internet, with billboards, newspaper ads, and TV ads, and so much more for decades. This isn't something new. You have literally experienced this meme, but for capitalism. So the attention economy has existed for years, decades. But why am I just realizing this now? It's because the internet has allowed you to experience the evolution of the world in the perspective of an immortal being. For those who are lucky, you have watched the online world go from a place of freedom but little opportunity to a world full of tons of rules, restrictions, and regulations, with a lot more potential and opportunities within a decade. In the real world, it took thousands of years to achieve this. No human should have been able to experience this. No human should have to experience what is essentially a human race speedrun simulation. It's the whole reason why so many people want to live in a hut in the woods. It's not because they care about nature, it's because they want to go back to that simulation of the old world that they once had. You may be asking, okay, so I've now experienced the speedrun, so what now? Well, take advantage of the fact that you've experienced the speedrun. In its own way, it's a gift. The next generations will now see the new attention economy as the norm, just like how we saw the real world attention economy as the norm. We may be the last generation to truly understand that the attention economy is man-made, thanks to our early internet experience. And as for the solution on how to deal with the second attention economy, the solution has already been found. It's self-improvement and dopamine detox. Sorry, I'm not sorry for not giving a quick, easy, but effective answer that you've never heard of before, but there's a reason why this still sticks around and why it's so effective. There's a ton of videos on dopamine detox, and you don't have to go into a hut in the woods. You can find a substitute for that, a way better, more comfortable substitute. Think of living life like it's in the 2000s and the 90s, but still having technology in the modern day. In fact, that would just make technology way more cooler, because if I remember, the year 2000s made tech so more interesting and unique compared to how tech is now, which is just, it's not that great. Personally, I think that the 2000s is the best for tech aesthetic, but you do you. Okay, that's all the solutions I've got, but I'm going to talk about something a bit unrelated here. Why did I make this video? I made this video because of YouTube. I gave into the whole make authentic YouTube videos idea that's been going around on the site, at least on my homepage for a while now. Because people are saying they want authentic content that doesn't cater to the algorithm, that harkens back to the day when YouTube was all about creativity, which is basically people talking to the camera and, low edited videos. I've been making those videos for months and no one has been watching them. The video before this one, Why I Hate the Cartoon Community, was a video about something that I really cared about. It was about my experiences in life. It was about my regrets and the mistakes I made, and me telling people to avoid the path that I went down and the terrible mindsets that I had. And no one watched it all the way through. People essentially got up and left. They thought my video was boring, uninteresting, and just straight up bad. After I experienced people just getting up and leaving my talk about something that I really cared about, that's when I truly realized that no one actually cares about these authentic videos. I've made videos on this topic in the past, but now I'm really starting to see how people don't practice what they preach. YouTube is never going back to that authentic way again. The real world didn't go back to that authentic way of marketing, did it? I bet decades ago, people said they hated billboards, newspaper ads, TV ads, because it wasn't an authentic way of marketing. It wasn't an authentic way of selling your products. And where are they now? Exactly, out of business. Completely replaced by hundreds of well-known brands. The Mr. Beastification of YouTube was inevitable, and the Mr. Beastification of the real world has already happened, and no one stopped it, because people keep proving that it works, including you. Including me. You could say that I'm a sellout for YouTube, and some sort of scummy person trying to get that bag, but I now know that you truly never cared. You never cared for YouTube authenticity, you only cared for nostalgia. Go back and look at your past and see what was actually there, and stop trying to rope people into it. I do not care for your nostalgia, and I will appeal to you no longer. Like, share, and subscribe, dislike if you dislike, and I am out.